Hey everybody, Goldie here, and today we are taking a look at the Chase character for the February Fiesta in WWE Champions, and we saw the freebie in Ridge Holland from the Brawling Brutes, so naturally, the Chase is going to be his tag team partner, Butch, the artist formerly known as Pete Dunne, and I just want to get this out of the way. Are you telling me this is the same guy? Is is that supposed to be the same guy? They did Butch so dirty. They did him so dirty. But now that that's out of the way, let's take a look at the character itself, shall we? He is an aggressive striker, modern era. Trainer ability, Trickster only reduce opponent's submission turns by 10 at 26k. So he is the final trainer of that style. Brawling Brutes Link. Red moves start with 8 more move points. Modern era gems do 5% more damage. And just the one standard set of gear. His PNG is so good. And then it turned into that. I said I was going to get it out of my system. It's almost out of my... Really? Like... Okay. It's out of my system. We're moving on. So I've got 3 different builds I want to take a look at, and then I want to talk about his 6-star spec. First build we're going to take a look at is available at 5-star. We're going to run the finisher, the submission, and black 3. So black 1, the bitter end, 10 MP finisher, deal 154,853 damage. Choose 9 gems to destroy and pin the opponent. Purple 1 is the armbar, 7 MP color submission. Choose 8 gems to make into black submission gems and do 125,522 damage for 3 turns. While submission gems are on the gem board, remaining submission gems turn into multiply gems of strength 6. And black 3 is the bite. This is the 5-star move, 4 MP. Deal 437,711 damage and convert all trap gems into row breaks. Now, while we're not going to be using that to actually convert anything, the move damage is substantial and the plate is going to come into play. So we're going to use Trickster Woods for purple MP, the new Hall of Fame X Pack for 50% to the purple submission, and we're going to get +1 to the multi-strength from the submission. So while it doesn't show as being applicable, you'll see when we play the match, it is in fact applied. So these will be a strength of 7. Gooker for move damage. If you have a black move damage, just to boost this a little more with the belt, we have it hitting about 1 million. So good way to just slowly chip away at the health. When in doubt, Santa Hogan. If you have Mem Rock for the multi-gems, probably the way I would go. Maybe even Acro Montez for 10% to the black moves, and then you get to destroy an extra gem. But really, the reason why we're running this 5-star set is because everybody is obsessed with the drip plate. So we're just going to get the drip plate build out of the way. 4 MP black move that we can load every single turn with the submission. We're running a very basic Fury set. So if you have Fury 2s, you can increase that gem damage a ton. Whenever you activate a black move, make 7 random gems into multiply gems of strength 7. Interesting to note that Hall of Fame X-Pack will apply to the drip plate as well. So while on the gem board, it'll show as being ×7, they actually are ×8. It's just a visual error. We should be able to show that. Hopefully the drip plate hits a black gem, and then we can show the side-by-side with the submission. But standard Fury build, we have a tier 4% for the finisher and for the 5-star move. So 1.16 mil. When we get into the match, he'll have some move defense. So this should be about 1 million. And tour perks, I have the basic level 3, so all color moves starting with 1 more move point. This is still going to be ready to go on turn 2. So without further ado, it's fight night. See, that angle looks better. That angle looks better. Oh, and they let him do, yeah, and they let him do the hair down. So, like, we're getting there. We're getting there. We don't have a black match, unfortunately. So let's just take his red. Get everything ready to go. Armbar, color, submission. 8 gems to make into black submission gems. Don't really have the cascade ability. Can we do that? That should drop that down, yeah? And then we'll cover those up. I'm so smart. Boo. And then he took a black match. So these are times 7 with X-Pac doing 142. Let's use this. It's about 1,000,000 damage. Should trigger the drip plate. Did not land on a black gem, because why would it? Let's take the swipe. Or we can cascade. That works too. The thing with this build is you have to hope that the drip plate lands on a purple. Just to kind of make sure that you're recycling the sub. I'm totally fine with covering all of these up. Just trying to get as many multiply gems on the board as possible. We got pinned. That's also fine. We'll kick out. So black gems at 20k. Multiply of 7 from the sub. I'm going to try this one more time. Would love for it to clip a black gem. Of course not. But we got a purple. And then bitter end. Destroy all the black gems, all the purple gems. And recycle. Yeah, let's take the reds too. Why not? Done. There's your drip plate build for those that are obsessed with drip plates. I don't think that's my favorite build for him, but if you get lucky and have the multiply gem land on a purple, you could basically sub-lock them forever, barring they don't have an escape plate. So let's take a look at something available at 4-star. Next build we're going to take a look at is a slight variation, but we are going to bring in the 4-star move, which is the jumping enziguri. 8 MP, deal 105,326 damage, and choose 5 gems to make into row break gems. So put out your submission multiply gems, choose to make into row breaks, line them up with the multiplies, and then destroy them. Fairly similar entourage, except we are bringing in Trickster Nikki for 50% more damage to the submissions. I don't really want to have any more turns than 3 because it'll get to the point where they destroy the multiply gems, and that's how we're going to recycle. So this is what we're going to do is Woods, X-Pac, Nikki, and Santa. For the belt, we're keeping it intact, but we are going to run this with the baddest jacket plate. Whenever you generate 3 or more submission gems, increase your yellow and black gem damage by 100% for 2 turns. So those black multiply gems of times 7 is going to get, they're going to get boosted a little more. So should hit fairly hard. Let's see. So again, turn 2, because that's how we do things around here. If I take that black match, he's going to get a 5 match. I don't want any of that. So what do we need? We need 2 3 matches to get the finisher ready. And then kind of try to put one in every row. Never even thought to look at the black gem damage beforehand. My bad. So now it's 33 and 232. 5 gems to make into row breaks. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the multiplies. And then I like that row with the 2 purples and 2 black. Bitter end 9 to destroy. We're going to take all 5 of the row breaks. And then up here, we're going to take the purples. We're going to take the black. And the jacket plate boosts yellow. So let's go ahead and take a yellow gem. To be that. Recycle everything. Just short of 2 mil. Just short of 2 mil. Again, very basic metals. If you do Fury 2s, it's obviously going to be a lot higher. Let's take a look at one more build. Last build we're going to test is available at 3-star. It is bringing in the red moves and the remaining black move that we have not looked at. Red 1 is the German Suplex 6 MP. Deal 77,858 damage and make 34 random gems into 2 turn countdown gems. That will make 1 random gem into black gems at the end of the countdown. Red 2 is the Finger Snap 7 MP. Deal 93,284 damage plus 27,042 bonus damage for every countdown gem. And black 2 is the Roundhouse Kick 7 MP. Deal 117,177 damage and increase your red MP by 8. So Entourage we're going to use for this. I still have my preview Ridge. So we're going to get 50% more damage on the countdown gems. However, his trainer ability maxes out at 6-star bronze. So you can expect when you eventually build him to get 100% more damage to countdown gems. So benefiting the Chase character, which is a tandem I always enjoy seeing. I like seeing the Chase train the freebie or the freebie train the Chase. I feel like that's kind of a cool little nuance there. We're going to use Striker Woods for black MP to get the Roundhouse Kick loading everything up. Ridge for 50% more damage to our countdown gems. Zombie Rhea for 35% more damage to our countdown gems. And then Texina for an extra countdown gem. If you have Zombie HBK, he is the one that is moves and gems that generate black gems will generate 3 more black gems at 26k. He would help immensely for this build. As it stands, we're only making 1 and it's 2 turns and there's no choose move to trigger the countdown gem. So a bit of an RNG wait and see with this. We are going to keep the Fury belt. I've brought in a red % for those. And I've brought in the Ultimate Opportunized plate. Whenever you make 4 or more countdown gems, increase your gem damage by 50% and reduce your opponent's gem damage by 35% for 2 turns. So hopefully, you know, black gems being the primary color, we get some good here. We do risk losing it all when we get pinned. But that is a risk I'm willing to make and take for you, the viewer. All right. So again, turn 2, because basic tour perks. Roundhouse Kick is going to load everything up. Boop. German Suplex is going to put out 35 countdown gems. Naturally, all of them covering up the swipes I wanted to make. And the Finger Snap is going to do 50,000 per, so 50,000 by times 35 is, I don't know. Wait. That's the move? Wait, hold on. That's what they meant by finger. I was expecting, like, I thought he would, like, walk up to them and snap right in front of their face and then, like, punch them in the nose. That's like, he literally just snaps the other person's finger. Okay. Okay, that's totally fine. I absolutely expected that. So now we gotta swipe. Hope we don't get pinned. Now we gotta swipe. I don't like the fact that his row breaks are ready to go. But that's also gonna burn both turns of the plate. Oh, that sounded positive. That sounded like he wasn't gonna pin us. Hold on. Thank you for being dumb. Ah! It's 24,000. 782K. It's not outstanding. It's not horrible, but the plate definitely helps. This can be finessed when we talk about the 6-star. I'm still bugged. I'm still bugging out over the finger snap. I thought like, boop. But no, literally just snaps your fingers. Okay. Let's go ahead and talk about the 6-star move. So if you, like me, were underwhelmed by the 3-star build, have no fear, the 6-star move is here. The Xplex, I haven't looked at the portal yet. My apologies. I've had a very interesting day. But it's going to deal some damage and make countdown gems into red gems. I again really wish there was some kind of choose move component to this. He is a chase after all. Even if it's like choose 5 countdowns to convert to red, and you can set up a wild card and then swipe and trigger everything. I feel like that would help a ton. But as it stands, triple red at 6-star. You're putting out your countdown gems. You're doing bonus damage per countdown. And then you're turning a few countdown gems into red. He puts out so many countdown gems that you kind of have to hope and pray that you get a few of them to link up. But that looks like to be the 6-star build. Let me know what you think in the comments of this video. Again, Butch from the Brawling Brutes, otherwise known as Pete Dunne. Once again, the side-by-side. Any opinions are welcome. Aggressive striker. He completes the submission trainers. Tricksters only reduce opponent submission turns by 10. Brawling Brutes will have a +8 starting red MP link, just the standard set of gear. And that concludes our preview. Let me know what you think in the comments of this video. Questions, comments, concerns. Where do you put him amongst strikers? How would you run him? Of course, I only showed 3 builds. That doesn't mean those are the only 3 builds out there. I welcome all theory crafting and ideas because, you know, just because one person says it's the way doesn't mean it's the way. There's 5 other content creators and a bunch of really smart people in this community. So curious to know what you think of this character. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch. Be sure to like, share with your friends, and subscribe so you're notified when my next gameplay video comes out. Thank you again for watching, and thank you for being a friend.